ಬಾಸು ಕಂಬಾಸು ಇವ್ರ ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕಾಸು.
James Joyce, born on 2nd February 1882 in Rathgar in Ireland, died on 13th January 1941 in Zurich in Switzerland. James Joyce said, "Mistakes are the portals of discovery." A deep-rooted, a scuba diver, a deep thinking have to go on this particular quote. What Zen said, what was your face before when your parents were born? Such is the caliber and power of on this one quote for James Joyce. Mistakes are the gateway of discovery. James Augustine Aloysius Joyce was an Irish novelist, short story writer, poet, teacher, and literary critic. He had contributed to the modernist avant-garde movement and is regarded as one of the most influential important writers of the 20th century. Joyce is best known for Ulysses, 1922, a landmark book in which the episodes of Homer's Odyssey are paralleled in a variety of literary styles, most famously Stream of Consciousness. Other well-known works are the short story collections Dubliners, 1914, and the novels A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man, 1960, and Finnegan's Wake, 1939. Finnegan's Wake, 1939. His other writings include 3 books of poetry, a play, his published letters, and occasional journalism. James Joyce said, "Shut your eyes and see." That's what our Hindu tradition. The god of the Hindu religion, Shiva, said, "Shut your eyes," and he starts seeing from his third eye. Only then he can see the truth. Shut your eyes. That's maybe the reason why God has created a part of the people to be visually challenged. When the eyes are shut, they start seeing from the mind. Hence, all the Maharishis kept closing the eyes and meditating because they can see more beautiful. Yes, they can come out of their slavery, forced slavery. James Joyce, mistakes are the portals of democracy. Mistakes are the portals of democracy. Portals means the biggest gateway where you can see varieties of things. Yes. Mistakes are the portals of discovery. But to make a mistake and to see the gate of discovery, you have to work very, very hard. You have to be conscious. You have to be a person who has got absorbing capacity. To have consciousness and to absorb, you have to make sure that you are not remote controlled. Mistakes are the portals of discovery. Yes, mistakes cannot give you the portals of discovery. One thing I can tell you, mistakes can make you sick. Mistakes can make you feverish. Mistakes can make you diseased. Mistakes can drag you to the hospital. Mistakes can drag you to see the devil. Mistakes can drag you to the temple and the masjid and the church. Mistakes makes you live in fear. Mistakes takes you to the psychiatrists and psychology. Mistakes makes you to use gibberish language day in and day out. Mistakes makes you not to take care of the house, but to take care of a social media, to scream at all the leaders what you are telling, you yourself do not know. Like how Jesus Christ said, forgive them, God, Father, for they do not know what they are saying. Forgive them. Yes, that has become the way of life, the judgmental way of life for many intelligent people, shouting, screaming in the social media for what? When I turn back to look, their houses, they have not even done any work in the house. If they have worked in the house, there's no need to scream, because every house will be converted into a beautiful pyramid, and that pyramid is enough to make the country strong. We do not have to start shivering. Mistakes are the portals of democracy. These are the mistakes. No, mistakes are the portals of the discovery. James Joyce said is 100% correct. Only the person who can make mistake are the Maharishis. Who can make a mistake? Person who has worked very hard, not the Maharishi of your thinking who sits like a Swamiji like me in the chair and then bless and take all the money from the people and misguide people. Misguide, yes, they're not guiding properly. They can guide only if they worked very, very hard, and when they work very hard, they do not have to guide anybody. Seeing that hard work, people will just follow. Like Mahatma Gandhi, when he goes for a walk, he walks very fast and people are forced to run behind him. Because if he walks slow, people might ask him so many things. Mistakes are the portals of discovery. You can make mistake. When you are powerful, it's worked very hard. You can roar like a 1,000-man warrior. And then in that 1,000-man warrior, you have understood the Samskriti. You have created the Samskriti, created the pyramid of your family tree, pyramid of a joint family. You are a lover who have understood love, and you have loved yourself. Only if you have loved yourself can you talk about love. The mistakes are the portals of discovery. Please try to understand. That mistake, when you make a mistake after your roar like a 1,000-man warrior, even if you feel people have found the materialistic world has understood there is a mistake in you, you can correct it, because plugging the loopholes is not a problem at all. If somebody says there's a small leak in your building, you start fighting and telling they are the spies of a different country. But you and your conscious, you can make sure that you can plug the loopholes. That mistakes can see the portals, can see the biggest gate of discovery. A new discovery opens, because every one thing when you stumble, you find that what you discover is pure love, pure God, and you are God itself. Mistakes are the portals of discovery. If this one thing the religious leaders have understood, they are going to come down from the chair, at least to walk like a Ramdev Maharaj, shouting, screaming. I'm not very happy with Ramdev Maharaj trying to teach yoga, because yoga is making people again weak. That yoga exercise is a hard work in the field. If Ramdev Maharaj has told the people to go into the field and work, there are varieties of yoga asanas. Hence, Ramdev Maharaj has to bring the Ayurveda medicine back for the people. Again, it is medicine. Your work is your amrita. Otherwise, it becomes tamasoma jyotir gamaya. Tamas, from tamas you cannot go to jyotir velakam. Mrityu in the amrita. The mrityu continues to be there even in the yoga. Otherwise, in the yoga asanas, why mrityu is still there for you to give amrita, the medicine? Mistakes are the portals of discovery. In that mistakes, in that understanding, when your wife shouts at you, you do not find that's a mistake, because everything coming out from the mouth of your wife is the gospel of truth. Everything coming from the husband's gospel of truth. And when the seniors talk, you understood, it's a song of the Yeshdas. And there you find, when they're correcting you, you know your door is bent and they're trying to hit you and straighten you. When that consciousness comes, you see the portals, the gateway to discovery, a vast discovery, yes. And it's never ending. There lives the bow. It may not hit the target, but it will not miss. There lives the bow. Such is the beauty if you're conscious. James Joyce said, shut your eyes and see. How do you see? By shutting your eyes. That is the greatest discovery. In the shut eyes, in the shutting down of your social media. If you have not done the work, you cannot go to the social media. First duty, your duty, then others' duty. First save, then spend. Shut your eyes means shut your nonsense. If you're not shut the foreign matter entering your mind and your body, then you cannot even talk about God. You cannot even tell love. The moment I said you can talk about love, don't write love letters. To write a love letter, girl, to write a love letter to boy, boy to write a love letter, you have to first love. You work very hard and love blooms inside you, and then you know the love letters are falling into you, not that you going. Such is the power. Shut your eyes means shut the outside world to make you very, very strong. Once you are very strong, deeper down is the root, the taller the tree stands. James Joyce said, mistakes are the portals of discovery. Who can make a mistake? Please make sure that you can work very hard. And that is a joy, ananda, paramananda, in that bliss, absolute bliss. You find the stories and you are enlightened. Shut your eyes. Shut your eyes means take what is needed and throw it out. Your work first. Your work first. Did you get up in the morning? Did you drink 5 glasses of water? Did you brush your teeth? Rinse your mouth 18 times. Nostril blow. Did you look at the sun and did Surya Namaskar? Did you go into your land? Did you touch the feet of your seniors in your house? When you bend and touch the stomach exercise, get whole body bends and gets an exercise. You have surrendered. You as a seed have surrendered into a beautiful, fertile soil called your senior. And then once you do the Sastanga Namaskara, then you go out, that it will grow beautiful because senior will keep drip irrigation, keep on pouring water and the cobre and the manure as and when you want it. Once you don't surrender, then mistakes are not the portals of discovery. James Joyce said, mistakes are the portals of discovery. Shut your eyes and see. This is my 320 small talks.